Music is the answer. Sweet music is the way. Gospel, jazz, R&B touches you every day. Talk about how it moves you differently day to day. It's the R&B Bistro. Letting music have its way.
Hello and welcome to the R&B Bistro Up Close and Personal. I'm your host Venus, here to take you through this musical dance we call life. And to do that, you know I bring on prominent people in the community to give us tips to help us make it through. Today I am so excited to welcome back home my brother, because he's been here. Let's see, the Bistro Show was a radio show, he was there. The Bistro Show became a TV show, he was there. And now he's back again to tell us all about what he's been doing. Let me put my glasses on so I can really tell you. So, he is a I will probably say this wrong, a multi-hyphenate, he'll correct me, that has many jobs in the industry. He's an actor, producer, director, songwriter, vocalist. If you Google James Blake Carrington, you will find many musical and film credits for him in front of and behind the camera. You will also see that people say that he's gifted, grounded, graceful, and genuine. And he is, and I mean that. I am so excited to welcome James Blake Carrington to the R&B Bistro. How are you?
Hey, how are you?
Oh, I'm so excited and so glad to have you back.
Yes. I'm speechless.
Look, you can't be speechless. We're on a talk show. You gotta talk.
I'm speechless.
You're speechless for the moment.
I miss you, and I enjoy your presence and your company. So this is like, I'm really excited.
Wow.
Really excited.
Thank you, Blake. I told you he's genuine. Thank you. All right. Can we get up close and personal?
Let's do it.
All right, let's do it. So you've been very busy since I saw you. You got a multitude of projects out over the years, but I want to go back to 2020 when the pandemic hit. I saw that you said it changed the focus of your career. Tell us about that.
Meaning that, most of us take life for granted. And when that happened, there was sort of like a reset in my life as to what was going on, the direction, internal stuff with my spirit.
Okay, I hear you.
And so, I tapped into that, and once I was able to, to get a grasp on what was going on, I just kind of locked in and told myself that, life is short, and to do everything you need to do.
You're right about that.
Everything.
Life is for living.
Yeah.
And live it.
That's what it was.
So you've been traveling, and you've been in Paris. So what were you doing there this time?
I recently just came home from Paris.
Yeah.
A few days ago, and I was out there doing Paris Fashion Week.
Okay.
Tiffany's fashion show at the Les Maris Hotel. Very extravagant, glamorous, all of that.
And you did an impromptu singing or something?
Yes.
I saw you singing with a model. It just flowed. Wow.
Yeah, that was nice.
Did that throw her off?
It was, yes, yes. Because I had my songs in sequence. And it just so happened that that third song was I Met a Girl in France, and she just happened to be there. Like, it was so really organic. I was just like, wow.
Awesome.
It worked.
So how different is Paris fashion than New York fashion?
Well, Paris, I think is top.
Okay.
Fashion. And the United States, they kind of get from Paris and Milan and all of these places to create their own fashion.
Yes. So they kind of use it as an idea.
Yes.
Let me spring forward from this. So let me spring off of this. Cool. And then what's the biggest difference then about performing in Paris versus performing in the U.S.?
Whew. You ready for this?
Yes.
The love.
Really?
The
yes,
love.
I've heard that.
The love.
It's a lot of love?
It's what it is. I'm being honest. I speak from my heart.
Yes, you do.
It's the love.
Wow.
It's absolutely the love. I'm the same person right here as I'm the same person in Paris, France. The difference is the response, the energy that they give back to me. I'm sorry, but it is what it is.
It is what it is. It is
I'm
what it is.
so sorry.
I know I've heard that if you go abroad like that, to even Italy too, right? You get a lot of love there, you know.
Yes.
I tell you, well,
Yes.
I got to ask this question. Do you speak French? A little bit?
A little. A little.
So can you say
Ça
something
va.
about love in French? This ain't on my cards.
Comment ça va? Comment ça va?
I know how to answer that, and I forgot.
Très bien.
Très bien, yes,
Très
yes.
bien.
I should
Merci.
ask me my name. I forgot that too. Anyway, see what you do to me?
Et je
You
vous aime.
Je vous aime.
I love you.
I love you too. J'avoue too.
Ah,
I'm wrong.
oui.
Anyway, I don't speak French. Took 2 years, can't speak a lick. All right, so you are a dynamic vocalist, and you have crazy, crazy credits. Tell us about your TV and film projects you've worked on.
Well, jeez, I'll start with For Life. That was the kind of most impactful for me.
Yeah.
Standing in for the #1 actor Nicholas Pinnock. Extreme, just a beautiful soul and a professional at his craft. I learned so much from him.
Right, and you
so
do
much.
look like him. So you were the stand-in, right?
Yes.
And you were the stunt for him,
Yes.
Blake. Did you have to do any dangerous stuff?
No. You know, he was just in and out of prison, so
But
it was
did
just
somebody hit him?
stuff like that. Yeah.
Did they hit you?
Well, you know. You know, I mean, I got to do my job, Venus.
Wait, now, when I saw a movie with Denzel and they hit him, I hollered in the movie, "You can't hit Denzel." So if I had seen them hit you, Blake, no, see, How did you learn to do the stunts and stuff? Do they train you?
Yes. I've been taking stunts for a little over a year. 3 hours every week, physically just battling and understanding my body and what it could do and what it couldn't do.
Wow.
And the dynamics of that. It's very spiritual. I'm always using spiritual because that's what it is. That's the basis of what I feel is everything is coming from, the center, the nucleus.
Yeah.
So doing stunts and everything like that helped my mentality, strengthen it, discipline,
Right.
and a lot of stuff. So I get it when people do karate and martial arts. I understand, you know, the depth of the mental aspect of doing that kind of stuff.
But you've never gotten really hurt, though, right?
No, not really hurt. I mean, I've gotten hurt in class, because class is rough too.
Really?
Class is rough.
Really?
Oh yeah, class is rough. I had pulled a hamstring, and it knocked me out for like 3 weeks.
Really?
Yeah, just doing too much.
So wait, now are you insured for that? Do they pay you while you recuperated because you got hurt?
No.
That's not fair, America, TV world, whatever. So now, do you have agents that get you these gigs, or do you get those yourself?
That's an interesting question. Thus far, I've been booking myself.
Yes.
Thus far.
Yes.
So this year in 2023, the thing is to obtain agents and managers to see where that goes for me. Because if I'm able to do what I've done, thank God, and have gotten to this point, I'm thinking, well, with some backing in an agent or a manager, I mean, let's see what that looks like.
Well, I'm going to say you'll need to keep doing that as well. And the agent stuff is good too, you know. But yeah, keep doing it. Keep doing it. I mean, in this business, you are an entrepreneur. You know, you got to be your marketer, you got to be your salesperson, you got to be your accountant, you know, lawyer, go find somebody to be your lawyer. But you know, you got to be so many things, and the talent.
Yes.
You know, so agents are wonderful, especially when you have that one that says, take him.
Yeah.
That's what I'm looking forward to.
Yeah.
Take him, take her.
Yeah.
You know, we don't have to audition. We wrote this part for you, right? Yes.
Yeah.
But since you're not tooting your own horn, I'm going to say he's been in Orange is the New Black, Blue Bloods, Nurse Jackie, For Life, and a couple of other things. So Google James Blake Carrington, all right? So now, directing. What are you directing? What kind of projects? And is that in front of the camera or behind?
Both. I'd written something with a friend of mine, Kevin Davis, from Harlem, and we were back and forth writing a something called a confession.
Okay.
And it's, you know, it's a good story. It's a good story. It's more or less about a an Afro-American real estate person in Harlem. That came up how he came up, and he has monopolized like buildings and properties in Harlem. And the thing is that the different ethnicities, like the Japanese and Chinese, the other communities, they try to infiltrate him in Harlem to, try to buy him out of his properties. And he's like, nah, I'm from Harlem. This is what it is.
Yes.
You guys are going to have to deal with me on my level.
I like that.
So, yeah.
So has it been completed yet? Or are you still
I'm almost finished, but that's,
Well, when that finishes, the two of you have to come back and talk to us. Listen, I don't ever get enough of talking to Blake Carrington, okay? Let's talk about the Blake Moses project and Never Give Up. Why are you calling it Blake Moses, which reminds us of Isaac Hayes' Black Moses? So talk about that.
Well, brother, my friend, and brother Diamond D, shout out to Diamond D. We've always, when we're together, we've always written music and going back and forth and all of this. And I was in Atlanta at his house, the studio, and we were just vibing like we do. And I'd seen the Isaac Hayes Black Moses cover, and he's playing these beats. I said, you know what, man? I'm Blake Moses.
Yes.
Just like, it was just like,
you went from Blake Carrington to Blake Moses.
I'm Blake Moses, because the feel of the music that he was playing me, it just coincided with what I was looking at from Isaac Hayes. And just from there, it just became like the Blake Moses project.
And we have this, I love it. I love that. I love that. And you still have this, for me, when I first met you, this Marvin Gaye vibe. And was he one of your influences?
Absolutely.
Yeah. And probably Isaac Hayes as well, right?
Yeah. Those guys,
real music. Yeah.
There's no other way around it.
Right.
They sang from a place, from that spiritual place, and I'm coming from out of the church as well. So I can identify, with the spirit. And those spirits happen to resonate
in you, yes. Yeah, it comes through. It comes through the music. I love Never Give Up, and just the theme of that period, and that's my mantra, even when I'm weak. That's my mantra. I have to go back and grab it. I'm sure. Do you do that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I stay with it.
Yeah. Exactly.
I stay with it because when I'm away from it, I feel different. I feel funny.
Yeah. Exactly. So what's the difference between the Be a Man project and the Never Give Up, Blake Moses?
Or Be a Man was probably just that, me becoming into that man of, because I put that entire project together myself. The production, the writing, the arranging, everything from the artwork.
Talented.
That particular Be a Man was just that. I was a man in doing that. Under that umbrella.
I love it.
Be like almost self-sufficient, but be a man in many different regards.
And now this one, Blake Moses.
And that again goes back to that Isaac Hayes and the vision that I was looking at. He was all in the chains. It's just like, man, bondage, like free him. And again, those tracks that I was getting from Diamond D, they were speaking to me. They were all like with that vibe. So it was just like a no-brainer, like this is the Blake Moses project.
Yeah. And so now I love the video, Never Give Up. Did you produce that?
Yes.
Look at this.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
So how
Shout out
much
to
does
Shireen.
it take to put, beautiful girl, how much does it take to put these videos together? Not money, how much
time
and work, and you got to get so many moving parts and put them together.
So I mean, again, fortunately, Venus, I've been blessed to have resources and to have resourceful people, like-minded people like myself. Like the young lady that was in the video, she worked on For Life with me as the one of the female stand-ins, and what she did at work in terms of us learning the lines,
you learned them right away.
Spot on.
Really?
Like, because I do my thing. She was spot on. So there was a connection with her and I. So I'm like, yo, I got a project, do you mind? She's like, boom.
Yes.
It's all good.
Yes.
And my guy, Shireen, shout out to Shireen, he's been my homeboy for 20 years. So he's messing around with cameras, and I'm like, you know, let's just see what we can do. Let's do something. So between her and him and myself, it's just everybody's time. Once we got the time together, then we made it happen.
Awesome.
I go pick her up, make sure he's straight, but
yeah, and it's so important to have a team or people that are, but it's hard to get a team.
it is.
And then have people that are like-minded to work with you.
It's very hard.
Awesome. That's truly a blessing. So what keeps you motivated in this business?
My grandparents.
Your grandparents still alive?
No.
Okay.
My grandmother just passed last year at 99 years old.
Awesome.
And my grandfather
Wonderful
passed
blessing.
3 years prior to that
Wow.
at 98.
98, wow.
They both passed on the same day,
Just that difference of time?
3 years apart,
Wow.
September 19th.
But you know, they say that when you've been together for a long time, it's like 6 months or so, 3 or whatever, and one will pass and then the other one will pass to join them.
Wow.
Yeah.
So the motivation
Yeah.
has been my grandparents, and now since they are gone, you know, in between this whole pandemic that happened,
Yeah, yeah,
because
yeah.
I lost one right before,
Yeah,
and then one
after. During.
yeah.
Okay. It's rough. You know, I just lost my mother in January. Yeah, and you're right. The motivation. All right, let's do our rapid personality mix.
Okay.
So I'm going to ask you 3 off-the-wall questions, and hopefully we'll get through them without me messing it up, because I always do. Okay. So if you were banished to an island and you could take 3 things with you, what would they be?
3 things with me, an island. I would take some sort of music.
I'm about to say, where's the music? Go
Yeah,
ahead.
take some sort of music. Some sort of music. I need my batteries. I need the music. Some sort of solar energy. I need energy.
It's tropical. There'll be a sun there.
Okay. Okay. All right. I need my music. I need That's probably it.
Blake, you're not going to eat?
I mean, there's food there.
Who
It's
said?
natural,
Okay,
right?
I don't know.
They're bananas. They're
Who
they're
said?
coconuts. I just came from Mexico. I've seen these things, so I'm like, you know, they're there.
Okay. So
So
you're
I-
going to eat off the land, the fruit
mean,
of the land.
That's what I'm saying. That's
as
Blake
God
Moses.
said. Okay, yes, natural, organic.
Yes.
I hate that word, but anyway, go ahead. I'm from the old school, natural. Everybody wants organic, whatever.
I'm gonna eat off the land, Venus.
Okay, go ahead. Describe a romantic evening that you would put together.
A romantic evening that I would put together would consist of a nice upscale candlelight dinner.
Are you cooking? Or you going out?
I'm going out.
Are you going?
I'm going out.
Going out.
I could cook too,
You can
so it's optional.
Okay.
But you know,
Let me stop interrupting you. Just your dinner. Go ahead.
I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
I'm gonna do that, and it's going to probably end in a nice bubble bath with champagne, and the dessert, like literally dessert, some strawberries and grapes. You know, like that's where I'm at with that.
Well, where the music?
Oh, it's there. It's gonna be playing the ambiance
We're
and all
supposed to
of
take that for granted.
Yes, it's not gonna be silent. There's gonna be some nice R&B. It could be myself, or it could be, you know, some other sort of R&B smooth groove.
You can mix it in.
But it's gonna be that vibe. You know, it's the experience.
Okay. It's the,
You see how I stood up? It's the
yes,
experience.
yes, it's the Blake Moses experience. Yes.
Because I'm waiting to do that.
What do you mean waiting?
I'm like, because it got to be the right person.
Okay.
It's got to be the right person.
So now we interrupted my whole question, and we got some time, so we're gonna back up. So Blake, since I've seen you, you haven't married or anything like that. You know I had to go there. I was trying to marry you, but you know I would be a cougar, I guess. But anyway.
Stop.
So you didn't get married, Blake?
No.
Okay, that's fine. But you do have a daughter, don't you?
Yes.
I saw that. I didn't know that.
Yes.
She is beautiful.
Yeah. Baby is 6 years old.
6.
Mm-hmm.
I like 5 and 6. She giving you a run for your money.
She's cool. She's actually cool.
Well, her daddy's cool. Why can she not be cool?
She's you know, it's funny. It's
What's
funny.
her name?
Ava.
And shout her out.
Ava, Daddy loves you. Mwah.
Let's go back to this. We did to describe the romantic. Finish this sentence. I'm my best when.
I am at my best when I have prayed and finished a 2-hour workout.
2 hours. Wow. I only do an
I
hour.
am
Nice.
solid Iron Man.
And I like how prayed came first. Yeah. Yeah. But don't make me cry.
No.
To mess up my makeup. But get emotional and stuff. You know. Anyway, just being with you is emotional. All right. Give me 3 tips that an aspiring singer or actor trying to get into the business should get started to get started. Now let me jump in here for a minute. I don't want the fluff, even though praying is not fluff. We need that. But this show is a give back show, and it's about giving real concrete advice so people can follow in the footsteps who think, I want to try it, but I'm not this, so I don't have. What should they do? Concrete, if they want to go out tomorrow. I saw Blake on Venus's show on the R&B Bistro Up Close and Personal, and I'm going to go do this because Blake says. What are those 3 things?
One of those things is that you have to really understand your talent and gift. You got to understand that first. Secondly,
Wait, so how do they understand that? How did you know that you wanted to do?
okay, that's a good question. Well, for me, what I did was went to the Apollo. Go test yourself.
Right.
See how you fare out in the world.
Right.
See how you fare.
Okay.
And for me, it was going to the Apollo, to where nobody knew me from a hole in the wall, anything.
Right.
And for me to just sing.
That was bold.
I tied for 2nd place. I didn't win,
Awesome, but that was bold.
but I didn't.
Tied for
I didn't
second
get.
place, you still won.
I didn't get booed.
Right. But you won because you walked on that stage. It takes a lot to get on that stage. Okay.
That part.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. That number one answer is that know your talent and your gift, and that's how I was able to kind of gauge
Okay.
where I was. If should I or you know.
Right. All right. And number 2?
Number 2 is you have to have a willpower. You can't just talk about it. You really have to get into your head and almost govern yourself to be a
Actor, or to be a singer, or to be a director.
you have to almost
'Cause
govern
it's
yourself.
Hard. It's a hard business. And you get knocked down more than you lift it up, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
all the
Yeah.
time.
You got to have thick skin.
You have to have thick skin, all of that, and that goes back to like knowing your craft, knowing yourself.
Yeah.
Because the thick skin comes in is when you already know your gift and your talent. You know it. So if a person keeps hitting you, it should just fall off.
Yes.
It's nothing.
Yes.
It's nothing.
Yeah,
Because
it's
you
hard.
know yourself.
Yeah, yeah.
You know who you are.
Keisha Knight Pullman said something like that. She says, my auditions do not, I'm not quoting her exactly because I don't remember, but the gist of it was her auditions do not define or diminish her talent.
That's it.
Okay? Yes.
That's it.
Yes.
So when a
All right.
person can get past that,
Yeah,
you're winning.
yeah. Number 3.
I'm sorry, number 3 again.
We probably covered about 3 of them and all of that, so we're going to leave that alone. So how can they stay connected to you, Blake? And tell them.
The world, international friends, family. I am BlakeCarrington.com. That is my website. That is my home shop. That is my store. That is my online everything. And all my handles are at I am Blake Carrington. From Facebook to Instagram, Google, I am Blake Carrington. To keep it nice and
Very
simple and tight.
Yeah. You know I love you.
I love you too.
Yes, so you can,
do.
this is your home, like I said in the beginning, you come back anytime. You want to bring somebody with you, bring somebody with you, just come back, keep coming back.
I may do that. I may bring the baby. I may bring the baby and have us,
What does she
hang
do?
out. Well, she's into swimming.
Okay.
She's into soccer.
She probably can talk.
Yeah, she's talking. Yeah, she's talking a lot.
All right. This has been the R&B. Thank you so much, Blake. Yes.
Thank you. I always do my thing.
This has been the R&B Bistro Up Close and Personal. I'm your host, Venus. Remember, it's never too late to live your dreams. And when you do, I'll be there encouraging you. Remember to tell somebody about the R&B Bistro. Tell a friend, come on over. And don't forget, I got a book out, Shades of Love. Go get it. Blake's gonna get it. We gotta run. Thank you. Bye.
I ain't seen nothing like you lately. It's been a minute since my eyes have been open wide. And I'm telling you, you're such a pretty sight to see. And to me, you're my personal